Hello, Altuney here. Welcome to Media Queen TV. We have the amazing Sonya here with us all the way from Bali. We're going to be chatting today about how to elevate your business with live streaming. Now, a little bit about Sonya. I know it says Anita Sonya there. She likes to be known as Sonya. She's the founder of Live Podcast Media. This is a live streaming coach and consultant business. She's helping business owners transform their businesses through live streaming. She organizes multiple international summits supported by leading brands such as Blueberry, Ecamm Network, Livestream Universe, and Wave.video, as well as Restream, bringing together top speakers from diverse industries. In fact, I was on her live podcast summit last night at midnight, my time here on the Gold Coast, and it was fantastic, and it continues again tonight. So welcome, Sonya.
Thank you so much, Aldwyn, for the beautiful introduction. And yes, it's always been an honor for me. I'm very proud to have you on my events. And you have met already another top speakers on my event, and I'm very happy to connect the people that way. And I'm very happy that you always support my event, especially later in September in Bali. So thank you so much for being here on my journey to success with live streaming also.
Oh, my pleasure. Look, it's amazing what you have achieved in just 2 years. You've been out there doing continually live streaming summits and bringing together some phenomenal people from around the world. And in fact, I met Rob Greenlee on your summit, and we've gone on to do some interviews together. I'll be interviewing him next week for my show. And
Hmm.
Martin Lopez,
Yeah,
Lopez
last
early this
night also.
yeah, last night, early this morning for me. I think it was around 1 o'clock in the morning at that stage. He was he
Yes,
was
thank you for always staying late for me, for us, to share your values, to share your experiences in digital media, also as a media queen TV, as a
my
media
pleasure.
queen, right?
And of course, a show with you and I wouldn't be the same without Willie the koala. So we have Willie the
Oh,
koala.
again you, you make me miss him more.
We, we have Willie the koala, and he's here sending a big hello and
Oh,
lots of love from
hi,
Australia
Mr.
to.
Willie. So I promise you to meet you in June or September, right? But the fastest will be in June, Mr. Willie. So be patient. Don't miss me too much.
Yes, Mr. Willie, he's absolutely beautiful, and we love our
Mm-mm,
koalas here in Australia. And did
mm-mm,
you know actually koalas are critically endangered? There's only
mm-mm.
25,000 left in the wild, and so there's
Yes.
a lot we can do to help koalas. So if there's any koala charities out there you can support, please do. Australian Koala Foundation, there's
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot of them that you could support to help save our beautiful koalas, which once upon a time we had millions of them, and then they were hunted for their fur. And then now
Mm-hmm.
their population's gone down a lot over the years with fires, with dog attacks, with lack of habitat, developments, etc. So Willie is here as a little mascot for the koalas, and we know how much you love them, Sonia. So we bring the koala to you. Now back to live
I
stream.
know. What I mean is, I will marry Mr. Willie if he can promise me a koala lifestyle. I don't know if he can guarantee that I will have the koala lifestyle. I don't need to work hard anymore. I don't need to, to have the hustle and bustle every day.
Yes, koalas sleep 20 hours a day for those who don't know, and
Mm-mm,
the rest of the
mm-mm.
time they are eating, and they're probably having sex occasionally and rubbing themselves up against a few trees. So that's pretty much
Oh.
the life of the koala. So
Oh my god, it's so funny.
they are amazing, amazing creatures. In fact, I love
They
all
are.
animals. I'm such a big animal lover. But anyway, back to live streaming now. So
Okay,
what
okay, okay. Let's get serious then, because there are so many people who need us today,
there
especially
are
in this foundation to build their business, right? Their not only
yes.
business but also their life. At the end, it's about life. It's not only about business, right?
Yes, absolutely. So what was it that attracted you to live streaming in the first place?
Actually, it was my challenge to myself, to kill or to face my own fears, because since I was a child, I've been uh, afraid to be in front of the camera. So it was an easy decision also, even though the people push you to go live streaming because want it or not, you have to do it today, especially to create your personal brand uh, to in your business, right? Because if you don't do it now, you will be left behind. That's what really the, how do you call it, the trigger, or it is the reason that pushed me to go live streaming, Artwin. So yeah, it wasn't easy decision, because yeah, come on, go live streaming. It is easy for other people only to turn on the camera, but for an introvert like me, it was really difficult, right? Because I don't like
Mm,
seeing myself, I don't like listening myself, then the other factor is really I am really afraid to be in front of the camera. Maybe if I am on the stage, that I speak better in front of the audience, like on my workshop, for example, I can make the people cry, I can make the people laugh, but in front of the camera, imagine if there is nobody watch you on your first live stream, then you
mm.
will be more nervous, you will have more anxiety, right? But then I face all of them, and look at me now. What I mean, I have met a lot of amazing people through live streaming, including you, right? So this is why I encourage people to go live streaming also, because you need to face your own fears. It doesn't matter if there is nobody watch you at the first time, for example, when you started. Me too, a long time ago. But then now we meet a lot of great people, including live streamers and also podcasters on the industry.
Yes, it's amazing. Everything is hard until it becomes easy, I often say.
Yes, and
I
it
think
becomes your habit, right?
yeah, yeah, it becomes like a
Wow.
habit. It becomes, so
Mhm,
easy after a while. But of course, the first
mhm,
time you do anything that's out of your comfort zone,
mhm,
it's
mhm.
going to challenge you, and of course,
Yes.
it's very easy to stay in comfort zone. And particularly with live streaming, there can be bloopers at any moment. There's no editing any of this out. This is whatever we
Yes.
say
Yes.
goes to air. Sometimes the internet cuts out, sometimes weird things happen,
Hmm.
sometimes sirens go off in the background, and
Of
all sorts
course.
of things can happen at any time.
I
And
agree. There are so many challenges in live streaming, but of course, at the first time, I remember when I interviewed Ross Brand at that time from Livestream Universe. You know that he is very famous, and let us say that I knew nobody at that time. Not many people I knew online also.
mm,
And then the camera felt. Actually, I cried after the live streaming, even though Ross told me at the time, no, it was okay. People didn't recognize if your camera fell, but for the first time, if you go live streaming and you interview, someone special, if you interview famous uh public figure, then it is like, it is a very very tragic moment, right? When your camera fell or something like that, when technical things happen, also when you lost the internet connection. But now I can be more calm, you see, when I kick out of my own studio, and then my guest expert speakers continue themselves, and I'm very lucky and very happy and very blessed to have them on my show, because they are
yes.
professionals. They know what to do. No need to be
Yeah.
panic. No need to be worried. No need to be afraid anymore when something happened during our live streaming. It happens.
Yes, absolutely. Internet can cut out at any moment, and in fact, it,
Mhm,
it can do and often does. And I think most people are pretty accepting of things like that nowadays, because we know there's some things we can't control. Sometimes networks go out, there's outages, all sorts of
mhm.
stuff can happen. We just do our best to minimize these little tech challenges. And as
That's
they say,
true.
how
That's
are you
true.
going to be while these challenges happen? The best thing, just
Mhm,
do the best you can, and then just flow with it. Flow with whatever happens. And you have had some great guests, I must say. Now, you've got a current summit
thank
going
you
on now.
so
So
much.
can,
Yes,
can you
yes.
tell us a bit about what's
And today is on the day three already, so we still have 2 days more, tomorrow and also Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, New York time, right? And yes, this this is a great experience for me too. When you interview people, actually, you don't teach people, but also you learn from them. There are so many things that we don't know in the industry, right? Not only live streaming and podcasting, but also the progress of the business, how the people do the business, the new ideas, the innovation that they do. It's amazing to learn from them, from our experts.
Amazing. And so you've got the live podcast, online live podcast event
Mhm.
right now. And tell us, who are some of the speakers you've got coming along? Who are some of your special guests?
Uh, for today, we have Dr. Melanie Falve from Europe, right? And then also Tim Gillette from US, and one of our sponsor, Mark Stinson, and I'm going to be on his show also. I think tonight is our schedule on his show, so it will be my morning time here at 2 a.m. or something.
Okay.
And tomorrow we have Team Gillette also, and then our another what is it sponsor, Katie Gentry Fox. If you have already met them, met her, I mean, sorry, and she's from ECAM. And yeah, I'm very happy that ECAM has been supporting me also as a sponsor. This is how I work this time. I don't sell a lot of tickets online, so when I have sponsors, I can make the event for free. That's why I'm very happy and grateful for the sponsors who have been supporting me, and also the big brands who have been supporting me. And of course, I need more sponsors. And if you are able or would like to sponsor us, I will be very happy. Thank you
Beautiful.
so
And
much.
there's the link there, anitasonya.com/events. You'll get the details of
Thank
tonight's
you
events. It's
so
actually
much for sharing it.
That's okay. And so tonight it's actually
Mhm.
midnight Gold Coast time. Will be 1
Yes,
a.m. for
just like last
Sydney.
night. I
Just
understand.
however, if they miss the live event, they can actually watch the replay, can't they?
Yes, yes, they
Yeah,
can on the group and then also on YouTube. It is available there because I will put it there because it is a free event right now because of
excellent.
our generous sponsors, right? So
Fantastic. So check it out. You'll find it. Just look up Anita Sonya. You'll find it online. We have Vinyesh here saying, I love all women on YouTube. That's lovely, Vinyesh. Thank you. We love the love. I must say, I'm going to share the love right back. I have a little love heart here. And I must say, I love men as well. You know, if it wasn't for the men in our lives, none of the women would be here. And so I know we've had a lot going on with
mhm.
International Women's Day lately, a lot of talk about women. And I must say, women are
Yeah,
amazing. And the divine feminine is rising. However, I also acknowledge our amazing men out there, and particularly the ones who are standing more for peace, because I always say, make love, not war out there. The more we have the lovers and the, more kindness out there, I think we'll create a better world all round. So thank you to the men who actually express that, who are actually doing their best to,
yeah,
to
and
protect.
know how to treat women well, because
Yes.
I love the men who respect the women.
Yeah, and for women respecting men as well. I think it goes
Mhm.
both ways, but absolutely a bit of respect. And I must say, talking of that,
That's
just off the
true.
topic here a little bit, I've been online dating a little bit, and it's amazing how
Hmm.
many guys just want to jump into bed with you. And I say to them, look, I really like
I
to get to
know.
know.
Looks like very easy to be
Yeah, so
that way.
yeah, I was like, I like to get to know someone before I sleep with them. But for guys, no, they just want to stick their end in anywhere. Not all guys, of course, but a lot of guys go down this path. And so, where are the guys that actually, like to take a
The
lady
real
out
one.
and get
Yes.
to know a lady before they jump into bed? Particularly the younger generation. I find a lot of people in their
Hmm.
20s, 30s, they just want to jump straight into bed. And it's like, well, it really doesn't do it for me, guys. It's really, and stop sending me those pictures of you half naked. It really doesn't do it for me. But anyway, let's
Hmm.
not go down that route too much. Come back to
Yeah,
business.
because I'm not on the dating side. A long time ago, maybe 10 years ago or something, I tried, but there were so many fake men there. So come on, I need the real man.
Yes. Where's the real
I
men
don't
at?
know if Mr. Willie is real, but
Yes.
then at least he is there for me. It is like a long distance relationship right now with Mr. Willie.
Willie is right here for you. So
Thank you.
anyway, back to the topic. Back to the topic. How to
This
elevate
can
your
be one
business.
hour and I 1.5 hour interview, Aldwyn, because of this, because of Mr. Willie.
Oh, someone said, ha ha ha, to stick their end in anywhere. Well, that's exactly right. They just want to stick their end
Uh,
in and off they go. So it's
mhm.
like, you know, and I
You
mean,
can
honestly,
appear your name with Facebook .com/StreamYard, right? So that we can see
yes.
your name.
Yes, please allow on Facebook, allow StreamYard to
Hello.
see your name so we can see who this Facebook user is, or type in who you are so we know who you are. So yes, we do
Losing
speak
their
our mind to you, and I must say with
uh-huh.
live stream, there's no filter for me. I just say whatever's on my mind, and I believe more people ideally should speak their truth when it comes to live
Mhm,
streaming. Now we're talking about
mhm.
how to elevate your business. Oh, Sarah, thank you, Sarah. Sarah,
Sarah, hello Sarah. You know the joke about Mr. Willie now.
I caught this at the right time. She says. She gave me, well,
Why? What is the right time, Sarah? Is that for the long distance relationship or with
yes,
the real man, Sarah?
with the
I
Willie.
don't know
This
what
is
you mean
Willie.
with Mr. Willie. Yeah, you
This
know
is
that Aldwyn met me with Mr. Willie, and you see that he is very handsome, I know, and he's very lovely, very fury, very cuddly. He has anything in man quality that I need right now, Sarah.
yes, yes, and he actually has no Willie, and that's why we've called him Willie. We actually think he's male, but we're not really sure because there's actually no Willie
It will be
whatsoever.
scary if you put it there or the people put it there. I mean the the toys producer, because then it will be not for the children anymore. That is for us, you know. Come on. Oh my god, this is
So
hilarious.
back to the topic here: how to elevate your business with live streaming. So yeah, this is we're talking
I don't
frankly
know,
here.
Alvin. I forget how to explain now. My money is somewhere else. No, just kidding.
Your mind's gone off somewhere else. I get it. I get it. It happens.
Oh my god, this is but this is what happened when Aldwyn and I on live streaming, Sarah. It's never been serious, you know.
That's true. We always have a lot of fun. And I think that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
actually a big point here because a lot of people are
Mhm,
way too serious, aren't they, Sonia? You know, they get
mhm.
way
Yeah,
too
yeah.
serious. And, you know, life is meant to be fun, right? We're meant to be
I
having fun
know.
and enjoying life. And particularly in business, people get way too serious and they go, oh, this is appropriate and that's not appropriate. And, you know, blah, 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 right? And, oh, you can't say that online and, you know, and blah, 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 right? And I mean, everyone's entitled to their
Mhm.
opinion, right? I believe authenticity is the new currency. I think, you know, more people
Yeah, yeah.
do.
Especially the on the era of Chat GPT, even though you can create content with the AI technology, but still, if you put yourself out there, you are unique. To not be afraid that AI or will take away your job. It doesn't matter. I mean, there are so many business idea that you can build with AI, right? Especially the content. So you can use the AI to generate the ideas of your content, but you need to put it with your specialty, right? With your own expertise, and then because you are unique, what you love, just like this. We are not serious on live streaming, while we can use AI to generate the script and everything. Oh, this is how you can build your personal brand with live streaming. Find your needs, choose the right platform, something like that. But we don't do it right that.
Yes, yes, exactly. Well, that's right. Some people are getting very lazy with Chat GPT.
Mhm,
Now, it
mhm,
definitely
mhm,
has its uses. The old Chat GPT. However, it will never be able to share your story. It will
mhm,
never be able to speak in your words. Right? There's a lot of things that is going to be lacking. We're going to be missing out on critical thinking. People are definitely going to get lazy, relying more and more on technology. I believe.
mhm, mhm.
However, for those watching this right now, how has it been for you? Have you tried out Chat GPT? What do you think of it? What do you think of the future now with all of these artificial intelligence platforms coming out? There's so many others as well that utilizing the artificial intelligence. Very interesting times right now. So how to elevate your business with live streaming? What's your thoughts on that, Sonia?
First, you know that I've been building my personal brand with live streaming, right? I created my logo with AI. Is this Sarah again?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Might
yeah,
be Sarah.
that's true. We can create anything we want to with AI, with the video, the even the sound. Like the characters, with the sound, with your own voice over works. For example, we almost can create everything with AI, but again, when you go live streaming, right now AI cannot replace you yet, right? Maybe for
No,
the content ideas, okay. But for the face like this, the beautiful Aldwyn, the beautiful Sonya, I mean, it
exactly.
cannot be replaced by AI yet. And then the
No.
topic we are talking about like this, yeah, maybe on the podcast, because people cannot see you, you can still read the script, but not with live streaming like this. Yes, you still can read the script in front of you, and AI can generate your script, but that is not fun, you know what I mean. Be yourself, just be the authenticity you, because it is what people would like to see. You can be vulnerable. Actually, personal branding is about you also, right? And then how people, how you want people or other people see you as a someone, maybe as an expert, maybe as a comedian, maybe as a musician. So you perform your out there yourself out there. That's why it is important how personal branding can build your brand, because the brand is you actually. You are the brand.
Yes, and people follow people. People follow people. As
People
Sam
follow
Cawthon
people.
says from Speakers Institute, right? We like to see people. And in fact, there's an area of our brain where we're wired to actually look for people.
Mhm,
We want to see
mhm,
people. And so
mhm.
this is the thing is when you're marketing online and we're promoting your business, we don't do business with the business as such. We do business with the people behind the business.
With the
I mean,
people.
unless it's something like McDonald's, but even McDonald's has a Ronald McDonald. It has the face of McDonald's. Colonel Sanders has a
Yeah.
as the colonel as the face of it. So we have a
Mhm,
face that we relate to generally with a lot of businesses, and that's what
mhm.
draws us in to the business. Like Virgin, we think Richard Branson, we think of the people behind the business.
Behind the
And
business.
particularly now
Well, at
with
least if you go to McDonald's, you will see Mr. Ronald, right? You
well,
don't
yeah,
see
usually you
the
see
logo
statue.
only, so it is like the icon of McDonald's. So there is a
Yes,
character that has been created by a brand to connect with the people. I mean,
yes,
and
that's right.
it can be also the color, it can be also the menu, anything that you can perform on your brand.
Absolutely. That's right. So it is the business of people follow people, and we connect with people. And when you share authentically on your live streams and you share your story, then people will be drawn to you. And I encourage those who haven't done the Global Good News Challenge yet to do that. That's a free challenge every month you can do and share gratitude and good news. And we will share it out to thousands of people. I'm going to pop the link. All the details are at the top of the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page, and you can still start your
Mhm.
3-day March challenge before the end of March, just 3 days in a row, sharing gratitude and good news. Very simple. Check it out here. All the details at the top of the Global Good News Challenge Facebook
On
page.
the
So
Facebook group, yes.
that's just one thing you can do. Do some little live videos, right? It could be a
Yes,
Facebook Live,
that's true.
Instagram Live, could be YouTube, whatever it is. Just start sharing more video content. It's a great way to build your business, build your brand, build
I
connection
agree.
with people. And sure, some people aren't going to like the stuff you put out there. And then there's others that are going to love your stuff, right? And so,
Yeah, but that
you know,
is the challenge. Nobody, if you have no enemy yet, if you have no people criticize you, then it means you are too good. You know what I mean? Then there is something wrong actually. And yes, the first time I when live streaming, my fears was like the people judge me, right? Yes, of course there are some people judge me at that time about my English. It is Sonya English. It is not British English or Australian English or American English. This is Sonya English, what I call. But that is okay.
yes,
Then finally, the right people come to me, right? The right
yeah,
speakers, the right. Yeah, some people at that time send me on Messenger private message about my English, my grammar, blah blah blah. But hey, if you focus on your weakness, then you will gain nothing, you see, because you have a lot of potential. You have so many positive sides in you that needs to be explored, that needs to be delivered out of there, right?
Absolutely. And, how's it been for you, Sonia? I know, like, particularly someone
Mm-hmm.
who English is your second language, and
Mm-hmm.
here you are out there live streaming. How has it been for you? I mean, people have got no excuses, right? If you can do it with,
Mm-hmm. You
with
can do that.
your English, anyone can do it.
You can
And it,
borrow Sonia English, and maybe I
yeah,
need to create Mr. Willis English, and it will be perfect
yeah.
together, right? To the combination, the Kuala language and also Sonia's language. It will be love language only. Susan, thank you so much for the love.
Yes, thank you, Susan. We can see your love here on Facebook. Thank you so much. And for those
Mhm.
joining us, let us know, are you doing live videos at the moment on social media?
Yeah.
Have
And
you used any?
if you have challenges, please tell us so that we can
Yeah,
share what we do to overcome your challenges. So actually
yeah,
people think that live streaming is complicated. No, there are so many platforms like Aldwyn, you are using StreamYard right now. I used
yeah,
to use StreamYard also, and then right now I use Wave because Wave was our sponsor, main sponsor last year on our event. And even we've gave what is it, free pro plan for all of the speakers who come to my show. I think you have it too, right, Alvin? 1 year pro plan of with
yeah. I
for
actually upgraded.
for 100 days live with Sonia also,
Yeah, well,
like that.
I
So
we've got Susan here. I was sick this year. Have not been live except to show the snow falling. Oh, okay.
that is
Well,
okay, Susan. It doesn't
yeah,
matter because you know that maybe the energy of the snow, the feel of the snow, it can help other people also to heal. So you don't heal yourself only, but you can heal other people also. It will give the, how to call it, meditation atmosphere, and also the calm feeling to other people. You can
yeah.
share anything as long as we think positively, then the people will accept it positively, right? And you have other people that way also, Susan. Thank you so much for sharing this.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that's great that you still got on and did a video of the snow
Mm-mm.
falling, even though you weren't feeling well. So there you go. I mean, you could actually film anything. People want to see a part of your life. They want to see what you're
Yeah.
up to. And I know we've got Big Brother and Big Brother's monitoring everything. And, I mean, really nothing is private nowadays
Mm-hmm.
anyway. And kind of, as much as some people resist social media, it's one of those things where now it's
Mm-hmm.
just so acceptable that we're all
Mm-hmm.
such voyeurists that look into each other's lives. But for
Mm-hmm.
me, I look at what am I standing for with my social media, and it's always about representing
Mm-hmm.
truth and good news. That's what I stand for. I'm a big animal lover as well. Animal welfare is another big thing. But it's all
Mm-hmm.
about lifting the energy and inspiring people with everything I put out in my social media. And sometimes that involves sharing things where I'm not so happy with certain things that are going on in the world, and actually expressing honestly how I feel about certain things going on in the world that upset me or anger me as well. It's not all about being all happy and rosy,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes in the low moments we get some really
Yeah.
huge from that. So sharing authentically, whether you're up, whether you're down, however you're feeling, sharing from the heart,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really important. What do you think about that, Sonia?
That's true. Actually, it is very difficult for me to be vulnerable, especially on the social media, because even in here, when I used to be a coach, when I used to be a public figure, right, people see me as a very strong lady, always cheerful outside, and then always be positive. So it's not easy when, uh, before people ask for your help, but then it is really hard to ask for for the help for yourself when you are done, when you face a lot of adversity. But then I learned to do it, on the social media. Yeah, sometimes I just my status, sometimes I just say I need hugs, but that is my vulnerable side, that I don't tell my problems, but then that
Yes.
is how I started to connect with the people, to be the real me. And then
Yes.
I used to. It's not my favorite thing. I am pushing myself to get back into it. Is it, Sarah?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Yes. Sarah says she's pushing herself to get back into
live
live
streaming.
streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people think that live streaming is expensive. Also, no, there are some platform like this that provide the free plan, right? But if there is only what is it? Only one destination, you can choose YouTube, for example, and then you can share the link everywhere on your social media. So actually, live streaming is not that expensive, right?
Yeah, like StreamYard has a free
Mm-mm.
plan where you can just stream to
Yeah,
one platform, but the
yeah.
thing is, it has the StreamYard logo on it. The next plan up is
Doesn't
about.
matter. People will think now that StreamYard sponsor you. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, good.
And
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, never
And
thought about it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you support the brand you use also, right? And you can make the review about StreamYard, for example, how you experience using StreamYard for your live streaming. StreamYard will be very happy that the user can promote the brand
yeah.
also, right?
So you could do that. You
Mm,
could go to one
mm,
platform. If you do
mm,
about $20 a month, you can go to 3 platforms and put your own logo on it.
mm.
And I'm now on the upgraded plan, so I'm going out to 8 platforms with this video right now. We're going into 4 places on Facebook. We're going into my Facebook profile, the Aldwyn Altuney Media Queen Facebook page, Loving
Mm.
Life group, the Mass Media Tribe group. We're going to LinkedIn. We're going to my YouTube channel, Twitch, and Twitter. So there's some of the places we're going there with this live stream. And I have
Yeah.
found, since I've upgraded to the highest level with StreamYard, which is about 500 a year, or about $50 a month, roughly, then I found I've actually had a lot more reach, a lot more interaction with people since I've gone to this platform. So it has made a difference with me. Not everyone's at that level. They just want to go out to one platform, and that's fine. You can just start there. If you use this link I've just put in the chat now, you'll get $10 US off any upgrade if you use that link. So I'll
Wow,
pop that
you
in.
see, you can make money also when you use a platform and become
Yeah,
an affiliate.
that's
I
right. You can be
haven't
an affiliate.
started.
Yeah, you can be an affiliate. Susan said here, I've been making positive memes and posting that, so I'm not forgotten during my sick time. Oh, good on you, Susan.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's great.
Well,
And then also, maybe you can add more, not only positive memes, but also to encourage people to create the same what you have been doing. And the reason why you do that, Susan, you can start to tell your story. You see, people will be attracted by your story also.
yes, exactly. Share your story, share some of your ups and downs. Like the other
Mm.
day, I had power that was cut out at my house, and I put a
Yeah,
thing on social media about it.
inspire people
Uh,
with your story.
yeah, yeah, and now people are saying, "Oh, yeah," and I said, "Well, do you know a good energy provider?" Because I've just had the worst
Mhm,
experience with AGL in Australia. I just had a shocking
mhm.
experience, and now I've got the ombudsman. We've got the water and energy ombudsman now looking into the whole case. But basically, I was
Oh,
stuck with no electricity from 10 a.m. one day till 3 p.m. the next day. So I had to work
wow.
away from home.
Mhm.
Obviously, the things we take for granted. I couldn't put the kettle on in the morning. Like if you've got no electricity,
Wow.
it can really shift things for you. And it sort of makes you
Yeah,
really think about, what we take for granted sometimes when you don't have
that's
power.
true. That's
My
true.
gosh, I couldn't
That's true.
charge any of my devices. We didn't have internet.
Yeah.
It was just, yeah, it
If you
was,
come to Bali on the Nyapi Day in the real Balinese family where it was last week, right? And there was no electricity, and you may not lit the fire for cooking, for example. And that is a very, very holiday. It is a very quiet
mm,
day that we have in Bali. Every
mm,
once in a year, right? So it is a great time also to reflect yourself. You can see the stars. Maybe you have been busy with your daily life, with the hustle and bustles, and then sometimes you need that. You need to that is not like only a mid time, but then everything returns like how do you call it in English, like a purification of your soul, of your mind. Then you return to
yes.
basic, but then you need it sometimes to see into yourself. And what am I going to do this year, to plan something, right? Not only
Mm,
always be in hustle and bustle, but you can enjoy yourself. You can love yourself, like Arwin said last night on our show.
yes, love yourself, so important.
Mm.
And love Willie. That's the most important thing. Always love Willie.
No, I will not
Willie
say that.
really
Mr. Willie hasn't said that he loved me.
he does.
I
He
I'm
does.
still like like I don't know, maybe like an old thinking that the man has to say that he loves me first so I can love him.
He's kissing you with this. Sending you kisses. See, with his little love heart.
Oh my
Very
God,
good.
Mr. Willie, you're so lovely.
Willie loves you.
If you are
He's a bit.
only, if you are real, maybe I fall in love with you, Mr. Willie, right away at the first sight. Oh, so
Oh, he's
cute about
just
Mr.
there.
Willie.
He's just there. Oh gosh, yeah.
Look
Well,
at
that's
his
right.
eyes, very round
So
and
much love.
black. Much
So much
love.
love in Willie's eyes. Yes. He
I
hasn't got
don't
a
know why he looks so real now. Am I crazy already now about him? Oh my
Oh,
God.
So beautiful. We love our koalas. They do make a lot of noise though at night, I must say. Sometimes you hear
Yes.
them really, oh, gee, they get excited. When they are awake, oh my gosh, they're out ready to mate. They're
Oh,
awake
because
and they're ready to
I've
mate.
never been seeing them at night, right? When I go to the zoo,
Oh,
like in Austria or yeah, I saw koala in Austria and also in Netherlands, not in here, not in
ah,
Australia yet. I haven't been to
ah,
Australia, so
not yet.
yeah, they always sleep.
Ah, well,
So I don't know how they are at
they
night.
do. They do sleep a lot.
Uh,
20 hours a day they're sleeping. Yes,
mm,
they do sleep a lot. They get a bit drunk on the eucalyptus leaves. They kind of they love they just
oh,
eat, sleep, and have sex.
mm.
That's about it for the koala. So I
That's
mean, it's
why
not a
if
bad
I
life.
marry with Mr. Willie, then can he guarantee that I will have the same lifestyle that I don't need to work, right? Is he a billionaire? If he is a billionaire, then I would love to marry him right now. I would love to hear what they sound like. You
Sound
could make
like
a
could you make a
picture.
video to share? Yeah, look, that's a great idea. Next time I go out
Yeah,
and see some koalas, and I hear the
on the
sound,
habitat at night.
maybe we
I
could share
saw
a link.
the
I'll have a look online.
If
Mm.
you see, if you know the tarsius, then I've been seeing the tarsius also with the big eyes, in the real habitat in the forest in Sulawesi here. And I
Oh,
got stung by a bee at night. I felt like it
oh,
was very very toxic. Then I felt like dying at that time, and
oh
then
gosh.
suddenly very very, I don't know, very very painful in my body until the morning. But then after that, it was swollen on my knee, so I had to wear the mini skirt, not being sexy, not because of being sexy or to look sexy, but because I had big swollen from the bee at night. Because on the forest at that time, I wasn't prepared to go to the forest because
Mm.
at that time my partner just when we travel, just suddenly we want to go here to go there without preparation. So that's what happened at that time. I got
Oh
stung
dear.
by a bee on my knee.
Oh
Yeah, but that
gosh.
is the experiences I have with animals. Sometimes love and hate collates. They love me, but sometimes they hate me like that.
Ah, yes, and I'm sure the bee wouldn't have stung you. It must have felt threatened. It was protecting its habitat or something. And that's the
Yeah.
thing.
No,
Most
no, no.
animals.
Because it was very dark in the forest, right? Then I turned the light so it attracts them, right? Attract one of them.
Ah,
That's why I got stung that way
ah,
inside
got
my
it. Because you
pants.
put the
Yeah,
light. Yeah, so
yeah.
you
I
probably
put
he
on
probably
the light.
thought you were threatening him with the light. He probably wanted to
Mm,
sleep like the koalas. He probably
yeah,
wanted to go back to
yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
You put the light
May-
on, and
Maybe
then you
he thought like, oh,
yeah,
how can
turn
a
the
beautiful
light off.
lady come to the forest at night? At midnight. What is he doing in my home?
Yes, I'd say that's what the bee was thinking. What is this woman doing with a torch in the middle of the jungle?
What is he
We're
doing?
we're
Is he
trying to sleep.
visiting me? Because he's with someone else, you see. So maybe he's just jealous.
He might have been having sex in that bee. He might have disturbed something there
Oh,
for him.
oh,
Well, they're either sleeping, having sex, or eating. That's kind of how it goes
mm,
with the animal kingdom. Oh, sometimes
who's
they
that?
fight. Sometimes they fight as well, occasionally, and then they make love again. They make up. But anyway, it all
It
comes back
must
to
be beautiful to have that kind of life. We don't need to go live streaming. We don't need to educate people. We don't need to inspire people. We just do our own thing.
yes, do our own thing. And the topic today is how
Uh,
to elevate your business with live streaming. So we're talking about being authentic, speaking our mind, connecting
yeah.
with people, having a laugh, having some fun with what we do. What are some other ways people can elevate their business with live streaming? What are some things you recommend,
Actually,
Sonia?
consistency is the key. The people will know you
Yes.
from your consistency, that you have the schedule, for example, to go live streaming. Come on, I mean, people see me as a serious lady, but because of you, I have a lot of love on the live streaming. People will see me not serious anymore. Oh, how can I
No,
work
they
with
will. They
Sonya if
just
he always laugh like this, talk about koala all the
No, it's Willie's fault. Blame Willie. Willie's
Yeah,
always going to
is
come
he a
in there.
professional coach? Is he a professional consultant to bring my brand on our business in live streaming? Yeah, of course. By being consistent, right? And then also like
Yes.
this, you engage with your audience, then you can laugh with the audience also because the audience love you, right? And then uh like Susan, she shares about her vulnerability also, but she can do something from it, right? When she's
Mm,
sick, and then even there is something
mm.
positive you can do when you are vulnerable, when you are not on the good time, when you feel down. There is always something positive that we can learn and share from it, right? And
Yes.
also, of course, create valuable content. What your brand is, what your brand serve. For example, just hit the pain point of your potential customer, what their struggles are. For example, yeah, I'm an introvert, I'm afraid to be in front of the camera. Then you can teach or share about public speaking with live streaming, with podcasting, for example. But there are other things that you can share also. For example, if you are good at the technology to build a home studio, then you can do that also for the people who are afraid to go live streaming because of the technology. Actually, it is not that expensive or difficult. If even if you don't have the ring light, you have no budget, you still can have the sun light right in the morning. Then it is like a
Mm.
natural life. You can also go live streaming outside on your backyard or on your terrace. It can be anywhere, or even on the cafe where you sit sometimes to write your own ideas, or to work from the cafe in the morning. That will be beautiful. It doesn't matter wherever you would like to go live streaming, just do it.
Just do it. I love that. Exactly. And you
Mhm.
just do it off your phone. You don't have to use a
Mhm.
platform like this. Now StreamYard does have a phone app as well, or you can hop on the phone, but
Mhm.
I don't find it as good as doing it on a computer personally. So often
Yeah,
if
but
I'm out,
it's on the mobile phone, and it was very
yeah,
okay also, no
yeah,
problem.
yeah. If
Not
I'm
on
out
the
and
app,
about, I
on
usually
the browser, on our mobile, on the Safari. But if you are on iPhone, it will be okay also. It
yeah,
was
on a
okay.
phone.
The first time when
Yeah,
my laptop was broken, then I went live streaming with StreamYard from my mobile, and I interviewed the famous people already at that time,
yep,
including Dave
yep.
Jackson, the Hall of Famer, and so many other people. I'm not scared to do that. Even from those people, you know, like at that time, how do you call it? It's like even when you are on your low time, what I mean, you had a lot of problems with the technology at that time, the internet at the hotel was done, the people will still understand it. I live like not in the advanced country, but I still do it. And then, my expert speakers are from Australia, like Aldwyn, and also from America, from UK, where the technology might be much more than what I have here in the country, right? But I still do it. So do not give up or whatever your challenges are. I live stream from my mobile phone every time it works well. Yes, Susan, that's why.
Yeah. Good one, Susan. Yeah, so Facebook Lives, Instagram Lives, etc.
Mhm.
I prefer Facebook personally. I do a
Mhm.
bit on Instagram. I know Reels are very popular now. A lot of people doing Reels. A lot of people getting shorter and shorter attention span. So apparently, the attention span of a flea is 8 seconds, and human beings'
Mhm.
attention span is 7 seconds. So we are
Seven.
actually shorter attention span than a flea. And so this is the thing: to get people's attention online. It's important
Mhm.
to keep it interesting, keep it flowing,
Mhm.
speak your mind. You can speak for as long or
Mhm.
as short as you need to. I don't think there's any right or wrong time. A lot of videos now about the 1 minute mark get a lot of views.
Mhm.
Short, snappy little videos. I think humor is really important. Bringing something funny into what you do is really important, and connecting with people, just sharing where you're at. People want to hear your stories, your experiences of what you're up to in life and business. And you could do videos, of course, about giving people certain tips on whatever your topic is. Like I could do a whole lot of videos on how to get free publicity, give people a whole lot of tips on how to deal with the media, how to boost your mass
Yes.
media exposure. I could do some short videos on that. You could put up on YouTube. In fact, one thing you could do is you could do 10 frequently asked question videos up to 3 minutes. This is good for LinkedIn particularly and for YouTube. And then 10 should ask question videos. So SAQ and FAQ, frequently asked questions and should ask questions of your topic in your expertise. And if you just pump those out, that'll make a big difference to your online presence. And you could live stream it, or you could do recorded videos. But I recommend just live stream it. Don't worry too much about the post-production. A lot of people get caught up in all the technical side of videos,
That's
etc.
true. That's true.
And
I
so
never
don't worry.
edit my video. Not yet. Actually, I would like to cut into short form also, so that the people can watch it. But you see, people were so scared. Like they follow the trend. Also, they do the short reels and also shorts on YouTube. But it doesn't pay well. This is why your personal brand works not because of the time of your live stream, or the length of your video, not about it, but how you perform your brand, for example. So promote your live stream, and then especially if you are on the show like this, when you are invited to the show, people sometimes feel lazy. Oh, why should I make the other show more famous than mine? That's not the intention.
Yes,
When you share it, you share the value that you share on your live stream with the host,
yes.
especially. She has been working very hard to prepare your show, you know what I mean. And
Mm,
then you can share it. If you are proud of the show, it will help you. It's not only helping the host, but it helps your staff. Then you gain more exposures that way by promoting that you are on certain show, right? Of course, there are some speakers who don't want to share the show they are invited, but that is not the good way, you see, because when you share
yeah,
more, then the people will see you more. Do not worry if they don't watch right now, but one day the right people will watch it, and then they will feel touched, they will feel inspired. Not maybe not today, but
yes,
maybe they watch it on the next 2 years. Who knows? Then you can get the clients on the next 2 years. But during
yes.
that time, it is like a transformation for you, also a learning process how to perform yourself and your brand and your program, or your product that you offer for the people, or for your market, or for your needs, for
Mm.
example. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we've got Facebook user here, or I presume it might be Sarah
Video
again.
that AI.
Yeah, video.ai, video.ai to create short videos from your long videos. Yeah, thanks
Mhm.
for that. I just heard about that the other day, actually. Video.ai.
Yeah, I haven't tried this one. I
Yeah,
will take a look of it also.
that would be amazing to use something like that. I think that's great.
Mhm.
Thank you for that tip for whoever shared that.
Yep.
Yep, still miss Sarah. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Sarah, for
sharing.
sharing.
Thank
Yeah, and
you.
then I have another also. We don't know who we are going to meet on your live stream, right? And then like me, for
Yeah.
example, someone, a CEO phoned me on LinkedIn, and then he offered me for the free plan, for the business pro plan of a new platform, and he asked me to try. And then hopefully they are going to sponsor our summit also in June. So that is how
Okay.
it works, right? We don't know when the right people come to us, but the people actually watch you. Maybe they don't have time to comment. Maybe they don't have time to put like or love. Do not worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
And how often are you doing your live stream summits now, Sonia?
Um, Maybe it's been about 2 years, right? I started to make that kind of event, and yeah, maybe this is on the third year already.
Third year. And
Because this is already.
how often, like you do it every few months or a few times a
Yeah,
year?
yeah, I'm planning in every 3 or 4 months. Then that is my
Yeah.
commitment, or a form, or for my consistency to reach the market also,
Yeah.
to bring myself, to perform myself, to deliver myself, so that the people know me. But actually I would like to do it every week or something like that, but I still have to do another work right now to build my brand also. And it is a great way also. Then what do you think about it? Like yeah, sometimes you have to make the time. Maybe it looks like easy to go in front of the camera like this to make an event, but actually the process to build the community, to build, the relationship with your speakers. It takes more time than when you are on the camera. That's why sometimes it takes a lot of process. That's why 3 months is the best for me to do the preparation, to find the speakers, the quality speakers, not just the speakers, but
Yeah.
also the great sponsors who can support us, so that maybe we don't talk about money on the live streaming, for example, but that is very important also, because you need the money to grow your business, right? It is not free of charge, and we have to work on it too. It is okay, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
So
So
you can talk about what you need. You can contact the brand or your speaker, and then maybe they can support you also. And yes, most of my speakers support me in my journey in live streaming. They become the sponsors also. So that's how I grow my business also with live streaming.
yeah, which is awesome that you call out for
Thank
sponsors,
you so much.
that
Thank
you
you
ask
so.
for sponsors. So sponsors is one way you can monetize your podcast and your online
Podcast.
shows. Do you also get, have money coming in other ways for your? I mean, you're doing a Bali event coming up.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I'm going to have the Bali summit in September, and then also you are going to speak on the stage, and also,
yes,
wow, launch your book on the stage. And I'm opening the
yes,
registration already, and I'm going to make the art win. I think I have already made the coupon code for Aldwyn, and then you can get 10% discount. Can you imagine? It is not only to have a summit, but also you are going to have a holiday in Bali after the lockdown. I know that you need to travel. I know
yes,
that you need to free your mind. So meeting the right people, meeting the right experts, the same-minded people to grow your life and your business. So let's meet in Bali. Then you can register. I am going to put Artwin coupon code so that you can get 10%
yes,
discount.
yes. We'll add that in there, and then you can join us in Bali in September. Hopefully, some
Mhm.
of these rules would have lifted by then, and we can enter without
Yes,
having the jab
we will
jab.
have fun. We will have
So
fun.
well,
It is
hopefully,
not only summit. There will be like barbecue party. There will be like cocktail party and tours also. So why don't you
yes,
join us now? It is on the five-star hotel, but I try to make it as cheap possible. Okay, on the marketing we don't call it cheap, but affordable. As
affordable.
affordable as possible.
Yes,
But it's
yes.
the best price that I can provide with the five-star. What is it? Hotel facility, because I want you to feel comfortable here, especially if you haven't been to Southeast Asia. Maybe you will be
Mm,
shocked with the condition and everything. I want to make it easier for you and enjoy the
mm,
summit only.
Amazing. And look, even for you, like in Bali, okay, so now it's nearly
Mm-mm.
11:40. So in about 20 minutes' time, your show's starting,
Yeah,
your
I
podcast.
will. I need to prepare in five
Yeah,
minutes, Alvin.
yeah. So you'll need to run off in a minute. But it's amazing that
Thank
you
you
even
so
do
much.
it so late at night for you because you're starting at 10 p.m. your time
Yeah,
in Bali doing these events as well. So it's quite late nights for you to be, doing this as well.
that's
But
true. But it is okay because of my speakers are from all over the world. They are world cut speakers. So sometimes this
yes,
is the form of your commitment, to grow your life and your business in live streaming.
yes,
Yeah, I know that time zones are killing me, but this is my commitment to meet the real people,
yes,
the experts
yes.
in our industry.
At least hopefully you can sleep in. And I must say, sometimes I sleep in the middle of the day. I'll have a nap if I'm up late
That's
at
true.
night,
That's true.
things like that. So
That's
listening to your
true.
body, I think, is really important. So any other final tips before we wrap up here today and let you
Yeah.
go on to your event?
My tips is very very easy. Don't be scared. Don't think that live streaming is difficult. If you focus on the problem, that you will not deliver the value in you. Well, you have so many things in you that needs to be shared. The world needs you. The world would like to hear from you. The world needs you to
Mm,
inspire them. So hit that live
mm.
button and reach your potential customers, your potential clients. And if you have any difficulties, you just can contact me to Sonya at anitasonya.com. You can work with me also if you would like to build your brand with live streaming. Then I would be very happy to work with you and help you.
Fantastic. And here is the link for those who want to join you.
Mm.
I'm going to pop the link up here. Here it is,
Yes.
anitasonya.com/events. And we'll pop a link into the comments after this stream with that affiliate link for those who want to join us in Bali.
Yeah,
10% off, 10% off.
10% off. I'm going to make it this morning with Aldwyn. If you mention the word Aldwyn, then you will have 10% off. Can you imagine? It will be very, very amazing to meet you all again. Aldwyn, thank you so much. I feel very honored to be on your show again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Willie thanks you from the bottom of his heart as well.
Mwah.
Willie's
Thank
very
you for all
grateful.
of the love and the
Thank
comments
you.
on our show,
Thank you
Susan
so
and
much.
also
Thanks,
Sarah,
thanks everyone who's joined
Mr.
us.
Willie.
Mr. Willie. And for those who want to connect with me, you can do that at my link tree. So I'll pop that in
Mhm.
here. That's linktr.ee. So /Aldwyn. Linktree /Aldwyn. Here it is here. I'm going to pop it in just a second. And any quotes that you live by, any final quotes or sayings that you live by, Sonya, that you'd like to
Oh,
share with us?
yeah, my quote is inspire others to succeed. So when you do that, when you inspire others, you also inspire yourself, right? And it is beautiful to see other people successful just like you. Then you can be successful with them too.
Yes, inspire others to success. I love it. And I'm going to share a quote from Margaret Mead, and it is a small group of thoughtful people can change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has. And so here's to you joining us in our crusade for more good news, more truth in the world. Lift the energy on the planet with more gratitude, lift your own energy, and be kind to yourself and others. And go and hop along now and check out Sonia's live podcast event now, the online event. Where can they watch you on that? We've got that events link there. So
Yeah,
they
it's
just
okay. You can the same. You can go to anitasonya.com/events, and then you can scroll. There will be Bali Summit and then also our live podcast summit online.
beautiful. So just go along there,
Yeah.
anitasonya.com/events. Excellent. Have a beautiful show tonight, Sonia. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much,
Thank
and
you. Lots
then
of
thank you,
lots
Sarah
of
and
love.
everyone, and I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Good night.
See you
Good night.
later.